I'm here with a dear friend of mine, Thurman. Thurman, thank you so much for taking the time. I pulled you away from dinner.
You did.
I know. I appreciate you taking the time with me. You have been in and around politics, Cornelius, for many years, but I also know you as a business guy. So talk a little bit about your primary business. You know, people seem to forget, we got to make a living,
Right.
Talk
Right now, when you first met me, I think I was in the transportation business. So I've transitioned to the real estate business now. I miss the transportation business, and I may go back to the transportation business.
Yeah.
But right now, it's residential real estate sales.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in my world, we see people moving around, and the career is being self-employed, not what particular industry you happen to be in that year.
Exactly.
So, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You have been involved in local politics for a long time. You're this go-to guy that will simply tell me what you think, right?
True.
I know that about you, right? Whether I want to hear it or not, right?
Right.
Talk about that a little bit when it comes to small business issues, because I know as small business people, we can be a little loud, we can think that our opinion is the only opinion that matters, right? And so how do you struggle with what you believe is right, and also genuinely small business people in the community that their livelihoods depend on some of the choices and decisions that you make?
Right. Well, being a small business owner, you got to kind of be a jack of all trades. So you got to try to balance that, and at the same time make a living, and try to do what's right. And because at the end of the day, I got to be able to look myself in the face. So I try to be honest and have integrity in doing that and making those decisions. But like I said, you got to be a jack of all trades, and you can't be too cocky on one situation.
Right.
And always realize that there's help out there if you seek out for it.
Right. What advice would you give somebody that's thinking about joining the chamber but hasn't really made up their mind yet? What advice would you give them?
Don't hesitate. Join the chamber. It's a good resource tool. It's a good networking tool, and it will only help your business grow.
I have seen you show up for many chamber events for many years. What has the chamber done for you over the years?
Exposure. Number one, exposure, business contacts, not only on a professional business, but on more personal. You get established contacts and relationships that will last beyond the chamber. Yeah,
right.
It gets to be more personal and things like that.
Right.
And it's a close-knit community, so you have those go-to people that you have established through the chamber networking.
Right. There's very few people as elections going on that I'm cheering for. You're one of them.
And I appreciate that.
So I'm glad that you snuck in at the very end. How much does it take away from you running your business to actually help run our local government? Does it take a lot of your time away?
It can take a lot of time. Luckily, I've been around for a while, and I'm not the one who always got to be in the limelight. I work on in the background.
I had to pull you in to get to sit down.
True, and I do believe in letting staff do their work, and they can be a great resource, and I collect the information from them and then make my decision.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you for taking the time. I'll let you get back to your dinner now.
Well, that's
friend.
it.
Yeah, you won't have to do this again for another year.
Okay.